Um, let's do a. How many matches do you want to do? You want to do
Let's do best of five, right?
best of five or first of five?
Okay, let's do
Could,
first of five. Let's see this.
first of five wins. See how this pans out. I think first to five, maybe it'll go back and forth. Maybe it'll be a stomp. I don't expect it to be a stomp, but we'll get to see a good rotation of maps, so that'll be great.
Okay, let me just message the players. All right, we've got some people in here. Hopefully they can figure out what teams they're on.
Yeah,
I noticed that Moy is still here.
I have a couple more questions for Dravenok. Maybe I know you can't talk about things, but
Well, one of the things he could talk
guess-
about was the hit indication. I'm kind of curious to hear a little bit more about that.
yeah,
Players were wondering if our awesome players and forwards were wondering, and I have to apologize about my voice. I'm a little under the weather right now, but they were wondering, if they can get some better indication that they've hit someone or if there's blocks being made. And as usual, we listen to our players, and we are implementing different visual effects to show when you've actually hit a player, if a player is blocking. We've also done a little bit of UI that it hasn't gone in yet. You were talking about UI. You were asking about UI earlier. We're going to make it easier for you to see your what your health bar is. Instead of it being at the bottom, we're going to put it somewhere else so that you don't really have to look anywhere and stay focused on the combat.
nice. Having a great a UI is always a key component of a game. And what you guys have right now, it is, I like it. It feels very comfortable. It's right there in front of you. But I always like to hear that, when you have something finished and you're glad with it, like you guys are going back and repolishing things. Like, how can we make this better? And I really like that approach. Instead of just moving on to the next project, you're actually polishing things up and, hey, how can we do this better? What can we do better? Really like that approach.
Right, and again, a lot of these changes that we're implementing, they come from the community. So we actually read your posts and see what we can do, stuff that can fit into the game, keep with the genre, keep with the balance. We'll take that, have a meeting, talk about it, and see what we actually can add to help, give our players the best gameplay experience that we can give them.
Yeah, I have to say, out of every single game I've ever played, and been quite a few, I think, I don't know what it compares to other people, but the interaction that the developers have with the community is, unlike anything I've ever seen before, and I think that's that's one of the aspects of the game that makes it so great.
Yeah, thanks a lot. We really think that the people who play our game are a part of Dark Veil as well, because if we make the game for you, your opinion should count. At least that's what makes sense to us. One thing I don't like is there's a little bit too much communication on the playing field between you and I. The last time we were in a few matches together, I wasn't in the game but 10 seconds before you were on me, on my face, and just destroying me. So,
Oh,
I'm just
man.
saying,
Oh yeah, I was playing Viz last night and he was just wrecking me. It was brutal.
Doesn't it? It's hard to sleep at night because it keeps going over my head each time. He can beat you with whatever class we have. He can beat you with. So you
guys.
At the same time, it helps me to get better because I'm playing against someone so good. But at other times, it's like, oh my God! I mean, this guy, he never stops. He's freaking incredible. I wasn't expecting him to do that.
Oh man, as you guys can tell, I've been sucking up to those two quite a bit. They're giving me all this praise, but it's not true. It's all a lie.
Well,
Oh
Think
man.
it's a lie.
Hey, I hate to ask,
It's a
but
lie.
Dre,
Yeah,
do you think you
yeah,
could drop
right.
off? I guess the server is full because
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you want me to drop?
Drop out of the server here? Yeah.
Got you.
Awesome. Sorry about that. We'd love to have
No,
you
it's
continue
okay.
specking the match, but
So some things I know you have planned, like there are things. The community is not so big, but there are players in the community. I know we have done it before in the past about some training sessions for new players, things like that. And I know you had restarted the whole kind of trying to revive it. If anyone that is new wants to do some type of training sessions, I believe you had a post on the forum, Stray, where you were kind of introducing who was going to do what.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I just posted, not 5 minutes ago, another post. Fury actually will be training today at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time.
oh, awesome.
Yeah, he mains both Pyromancer and Ravager. He's mastered them both. Like Viz, he's one of our best players, and he'll be training. So there'll be a lot of, he can answer all your questions. He also helps us behind the scenes, and so you can ask him questions about the game itself, and outside of just tactics, different skills to use in the game. You can ask him about Forge itself, and he'll be happy to answer your questions.
That's great. A major thing that a lot of players, I've been into it for a long time, and I'm glad that I started doing is, you go to the forums, you don't really utilize it as much. There's so much information on there, and so much you can learn right off the start if you are a new player. Find someone that will help you, and it's just we have the little things people.
Oh yeah, I
that
think
are
we're getting
watching the
started
stream.
with the first round of the All-Star match. It looks
Yeah,
like.
we are.
Oh no!
Nope,
Now we lost
we
someone.
are missing a player.
Yeah.
Who are we missing?
So close.
J-Rock.
I messaged
Missing-
J-Rock. Let me see what's going on in their channel. Oh, he's eating.
All
Do
right.
we want to get Lifer instead then?
Yeah, let's
Oh,
pull in
Lifer
Life
just
out.
bailed. What about Tuckrain? Were they still around?
It's Tuckrain. Tuckrain. If they're still around, let's just bring in the next player. Let's bring in Dravenok. See some of those DVG players.
All right.
Need one fill.
Hmm.
If you'd like to fill Dre, go ahead.
Yeah, Dre, you want
Oh,
to play?
Sure.
Dre is in
Oh,
here.
man. Okay. I'd like to apologize to my team early.
All right, so have a developer, playing the game, been around for a long time. Let's test his skill, see what you can do.
Oh, man.
Okay, here we go. This is going to be huge. I told them to K out and start next match because I guess,
As much they're throwing around so many spells right now, I'm
yeah.
sure.
I don't
they
think
have
that's
them
going to happen,
dead.
but they're going to be dead soon.
Yeah. Is your camera locked or?
No, it should be working just
Okay,
fine.
cool.
Is yours?
Nope. I believe the only problem I get it on is that forest one.
I've experienced it on maybe one other map, but it's pretty rare these days.
This is gonna be brutal.
Oh, we'll be watching you close on the live stream.
Oh, God.
All right, and here we go.
Things are underway. Both teams have a shaman. This is 4v4, the All-Stars match.
Oh, I'm glad to see some Shaman
Yeah.
out. And it'll be interesting to see how strategies differ with teams of 4. I know we tried one other tournament as a 4v4, but oh
Yeah, it
wow,
looks like
Eradicate
Eradicate-
already on Snorlax.
Right off the start, he did get a Pantera's Kiss down. That is going to tick for a lot of damage. Already down to 46%. Eradicate.
Wow.
Did he get the
That was
reset?
fast. He
I
can
think
heal
he did.
himself up
He's
though.
moving in on Snorlax again. It looks like he did Shadow Shift him. Don't want to focus on him too much. A lot of damage going out, trying to pressure Snorlax really hard. He does get away, sitting at 50%. Meanwhile, his also playing Assassin, pressuring Dravenok. Dravenok has a great escape. with this flame burst there.
Oh, all back to
And
the
is now
team.
getting healed by Fear Havoc. It looks like it's just a back and forth engagement. No one has dropped a lot of damage going out.
Snorlax very low here.
4%. Eradicate
Healing
is
himself
just whittling
desperately
away at
while
him.
Eradicate just keeps laying down the smackdown.
There goes the smoke bomb. That's going to blind everybody inside of that. Meanwhile, here Fear Havoc is getting beat up by his on assassin as well. So both assassins just punishing these shamans really hard as much as they can. That is phenomenal. Two of the greatest assassins in the game going against each other, not fighting each other, but fighting each other's shamans. It's a race. Who can get them down the
Yeah, who can
quickest?
take out the shaman first? That's going to make a huge difference in how the game's played and what strategies everyone's using.
Yeah, Eradicate still right on top of Snorlax. He is going to come out in the Shadow Realm. He does get opened up on.
Oh,
This
Eradicate's
is
slow.
the
Hiss
for
is
Eradicate.
really doing some damage
Eradicate.
there.
Wow. Fury was able to kill Eradicate off.
Wow, amazing.
And now things, that's one down for the Devoted team. Is Dravenok going to be able to pull through on Pyromancer and carry his team to victory? We will have to see. Big Firestorm down. Into a curse. He does miss that curse. It looks like he misses that one as well. Gonna choose the Flame Wall. Great Flame Wall placement. Snorlax
Oh, that was huge.
sticks to that. Meanwhile, Fury is gonna go down. Wow, it is a 3v3. That was insane, Alec. His stunning bricks, now trying to peel. Things are looking really good. Dravenok with that flame wall.
Everyone
and
still
that
has their
Firestorm.
shaman too, so I mean that makes things pretty
Yeah,
even.
there
But
goes another
Zealots are
Firestorm.
really low, getting hit by a firestorm.
Look at Dravenok go. Oh my gosh, huge flame wall onto that stand ground. Things are looking good. Django's gonna drop. We saw it. Dravenok stepped it up with his team. Those flame walls, those firestorms,
Oh,
the big
definitely.
plays.
That was excellent work.
So, how are you feeling right now, Dravenok? Hands are they sweaty?
Well, my team carried me pretty well.
Yeah, Fear Havoc, great job healing. They were, the first person to drop was Eradicate. Didn't even matter. Fear Havoc was able to heal through four people. And was like, you guys put down the damage. You cornered them off, put them in the back there, and you were able to utilize your flame walls and firestorms and just did a ton of damage.
I think that was all due to our shaman. He really had awesome heals there for us.
Yes, he did. Fear Havoc doing a nice spiritual burden jump. He is on top of Butch. Butch is the bear in the middle. We kind of give it a name. It is an inside joke. He is getting opened up on right away. However, is going to reopen on him. Meanwhile, Dravenok is just getting demolished. He does flame burst away.
Oh no,
He
had
needs
to
help his
escape.
healer heal him.
Get to the healing.
Need to see him block a bit. He is out of the fray. That is good for his team. Things are going back and forth. It's not an all-on shaman engagement like before. Well, maybe it is. Snorlax sitting at 44%. Fear Havoc sitting at 67. It looks like Fear Havoc's team is doing the better job of staying alive and having the health advantage. However, let's not count Snorlax out yet. He is at 24% though.
24%.
Maybe
Eradicate's got him
he's gonna
shadow
drop here.
shifted, and he's gone.
Oh
That's
my
it.
Goodness. Eradicate picking up that kill.
Oh, it was too soon.
Snorlax.
You see Fear Havoc
Yeah.
still with most of his health there, and it looks like he's just doing fine. Hiss is
So
at
Fear
45,
Havoc,
Django's at 45, so they've got a pretty big fight to put up here.
Yeah, so Fury's at 2%. Things are looking grim. They don't have their shaman. He does drop. Brix has a good imp 1 to pick off Fury. And
Wow,
so
that was
we
a
are
fast
2-0.
match again.
2-0 for the Devoted. Amazing. Dravenok, Fear Havoc, Brix, and Eradicate. Smiling through.
Am I playing again, or is someone else gonna hop in this one?
No, I guess we don't have anyone else lined up.
Keep going. You're a prominent factor. You're can't get rid of you.
Oh my gosh. I'm an assassin. This is not good. I'm so sorry,
Well,
team.
things are underway. Right at the start, Fury is on Ravager. Fury does hook someone, pulling Dravenok all the way to him.
Oh,
Dravenok
no.
jumping around. He does not play assassin, guys. Things are looking grim. He doesn't know what to do. He is getting tunneled really hard.
What is happening here? Just run, run.
A good job jumping around. Django's
Get out of there. Django's going after him relentlessly here.
knocks him all over the map.